What is up, JG Crew? And in today's show, I'm going to be telling you everything that has been added, or everything new rather, in Chapter 6, Season 4, Shock and Awesome. The season is pretty fun to start. Obviously, I'm not the best with running with computers, so I uh had my computer running for way too long, and it kind of got a little bit weared out. It got a lot of junk in it. I had my CPU memory all clogged up, basically, because I had it running for 12 hours. Yes, on this computer, what I did was I kept it on so it could auto update Fortnite. So when I wake up, I can just log in, and I did that. But I forgot to restart to reset my CPU time, and overall, I got too much stuff in it. So my game ran pretty inconsistently, also leading to me playing inconsistent. I had some good matches, I had some bad matches. The one you'll see here is a good match. It's the best one I had today. One of the few I had good today. Everyone else was just um, very shaky performance due to me not taking care of my PC well today, but I have learned from that, and I'm going to be taking care of it a lot better. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into all the content that you need to know. So the first things, I want to go over everything that is gone so far this season. So the Spire AR is vaulted, the Outlaw Shotgun is vaulted, all the hero items slash hero crates from Season 3 are vaulted, and the exotics, and the medallions, and the mythics. Surge Fire SMG is also gone as well. And then off to the map, there are 4 new POIs. We have the OXR headquarters, the Swarmy Stash POI, the Hive POI, and we have the Rangers Ruin POI. The Rangers Ruin POI, Stormy Stash POI, and the Hive POI all contain bugs. The OXR HQ does not. So basically, the locations that were removed in their place were Lomoth Lair, Brutal Boxcars, Crime City, and let's see. I believe Pump Power is also removed. So let's see. We have Pump Power, Crime City, Brutal Boxcars, Lomoth Lair, Crime City. Crime City. I said Crime City twice, guys. I have such bad memory. Sorry. Crime City, Brutal Boxcars, Lomoth Lair, Pump Power, and Flooded Frogs. Those are your 5 gone. As the map changes are huge. Also, Demon's Domain got renamed to Demon's Debris. Not a big difference. It's a kind of a different looking POI. I believe it also has some bugs life there. So anyway, speaking of bugs, these are not the new POIs I just talked about, which are also boss POIs. So before we get into the boss POIs, at the new loot pool or returning things. So new guns that we have this season are the OXR AR, the Bug Blast, the Wrecker Pistol. This thing's extremely overpowered, by the way. You're gonna see in the gameplay. The Sentinel Pump's returning. We have the exotic double pump, which is in the rank A bunker. So you have to get to rank A and you go to those bunkers. There's 2 per game, and if you find one, you're gonna get that. And then you have the exotic shockwave launcher. Launcher also can spawn in a rank A bunker. By the way, all these rank A bunker items spawn randomly, so you either get the double pump, the exotic shockwave launchers, or the exotic wreck pistol, which is extremely strong. So what the exotic wreck pistol is going to do is it's going to give you increased damage on hipfire and headshot multiplier. And then what's going to happen with the exotic shockwave launcher is it basically slows your enemies down. It slows yourself down with goop. And then the exotic double pump is, well, like it says, a double pump. And there you go. We also have the new Swarm Strike launcher, which is like a different version of the quad launcher. We have the OXR ranks, which is the new hero ranking system. Basically works the same way. It's harder to rank up to S tier or S plus this season. And let's get into all the returning items from Chapter 6, Season 3. We have the Deadeye DMR, the VO Precision SMG, the Sentinel Pump Shotgun, and that should be it. Yes. Alright, so now we have all of the new mythic areas that you can find. So, first of all, for the mythics, we have the double jump medallion. This is at the Demon's Debris POI. It's really good. You can double jump. It's best for movement, I think, this season. Or even the slide medallion, which I like a lot too. They're both very strong, by the way. And this drops the mythic OXR AR, which is pretty strong. The OXR AR is really strong. And then the shield medallion is at Ranger's Ruin with the mythic new spammy shotgun. I forgot what it's called. The sweeper shotgun. I forgot to put it on this list of new weapons, but the sweeper shotgun's kind of a spammy shotgun. I think it's a good shotgun. It's not my favorite out of them all. It's just has moments where it's inconsistent. It's either really rough to use at times, and then other times it's really, really good. And then the slide boost medallion or movement boost medallion is going to be at the hive. This one's gonna also this is gonna have the mythic wrecker revolver, which is really strong, as I've talked about. So that's all your boss mythics that you have for this season. Plus, for S plus tier mythics, by the way, S plus extremely hard to hit this season, but if you do, you get a big time reward, and I'm perfectly fine with it. So we have some old returning mythics: the Havoc Pump shotgun, the Overclocked Pulse rifle. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And then the Skies AR, the Scar. And that is all the mythics. So let's basically talk about some other stuff that you guys are gonna want to know that's new about this season. So unlike hero crates last season with the hero ranks, where as we know with the hero ranks last season, if you got to like rank A, you would have to go to an A tier crate to get loot, which could give stuff like mythic base boost, which became really good and really good to have, right? And then yeah, that was kind of how those ranks worked. But now this season, with the OXR ranks, you can basically treat them as hero ranks. They're kind of the same thing, just harder to level up on. Once you rank up, so let's say you rank up to A tier, there will be a crate that drops down relatively fast. It's kind of like a supply drop, but it drops down extremely fast. So right as you rank to A, you're going to get to be able to loot this thing extremely fast. Shockwave grenades, and the shockwave launcher, which are both back. And these are really good mobility items. They're the main mobility items we have this season. The little ladybug or whatever you call it mobility item is expected to come later this season, and so are the choppas. So don't worry about those right now. And also the airstrike is not in the game. It will be coming later this season. So yeah, that's kind of the main importance of these crates. They're really good. Plus there's many boons that will give you stuff like lower spread on ARs. That's really about it. There's other ones, I can't remember them. They're not the most powerful. Boons have always been the same way, where they're like a slight upgrade, but they're not the biggest deal, and I'm completely fine with that. Again, they have different features for every rank that you go up. And like I said, ranking up your OXR rank is harder than ranking up your hero rank last season because the bosses, it's weird with how they work. They're like kind of like the spirals last season, where you have to do different damage to make them work, which is really, really weird. You're gonna have to do different damage to make these bosses work, which is, like I said, very weird for the hero points. And you really can't get hero points for getting bosses, making it hard. That's the first reason. Second reason, you can't get crypto treats stuff, so that stuff is kind of removed. By the way, the boss hero points you got were a lot. Also, turning sprites into the shrines doesn't work out that way. I believe you still get points for surviving the storm circles. So yeah, but S plus is extremely hard to get. You're probably gonna have to get stuff like 20 bombs, by the way, if you want S plus tier. So it's gonna take quite a few games. Might even take like 20 games or more to do that. But yeah. Anyway, I want to touch on some weapons that I want to talk about. So the new OX area, I said this is really good. Basically what it's going to be, guys, is it's a third-person AR that has, I feel like, a little bit of recoil, but it's pretty easy to control. It's a third-person AR where if you just tap your shots, it's going to be really accurate. It's slightly better than the Spire AR last season, so that says something about it. I forgot to put its exotic version on here, but that also can spawn in the exotic rooms. And by the way, that's also really good, the AR. It's really, really strong, because the exotic version, you will do more damage with every shot you hit. So if you get your first shot hits for 38 damage, you hit a second shot, it's going to do more damage, and so on. And it's really, really powerful. And then the final exotic is the Flowberry Fizz exotic, which gives a slap effect as well, making it really good, and it has 300 uses versus 100 for the regular Flowberry Fizz, which is also returned into the season. And the Flowberry Fizz is really, really good. and this can really be a helpful mobility item on the fly. Paired with shockwaves or shockwave launcher, extremely good. Like really, 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 really good. But yeah, that's how it works with the Flowberry. Fizz. Also, we have the purple and gold slurp juice returning. The gold slurp juice come from defeating the queen bosses. The purple one you can find in floor loot. And yeah, chug splashes are also back. By the way, chug jugs are vaulted, and so are shield bubble juniors. Um, okay, so now we need to talk about a gun that is very important. I called it overpowered. Here's why: the Wrecker pistol. This uses shotgun shells, has a crosshair designed for a shotgun, and hits for big damage. Because it is not considered a shotgun by Fortnite, guys, this can double pump. So be prepared for double pump with the pistol. It's really, really strong. And this thing packs a punch. It hits for a ton. It's basically a different version of the Gatekeeper shotgun. It is broken as heck. It does about 90 base damage, which is crazy. And like I said, it has a mythic version. This thing is going to rule this season all season long. Like I said, the OXR AR is really good, but the Hammer AR is back. This needs no introduction. This AR has been unbelievable since the start. The ARs are both very viable, and so are all the shotguns. I even think that the new Sweeper shotgun is very viable. Like I said, it's a spammy shotgun, and I was able to make it work. I had some good gameplay from it. I'm not going to show it. I might show it for some other video, but I had a good game with it where I had a couple nice kills to finish the game with it. And then, of course, the Sentinel Pump Shotgun is really good. I don't think it's quite as good as the Wrecker Pistol, but like I said, all shotgun options are viable. And when every option is viable for a new season, it means the season's meta feels very balanced. I will say, though, you guys do need to be warned with the Swarm Strike rocket launcher. This thing, it needs a nerf. It hits for about 243 damage to cars, and it can hit through the cars, and that definitely needs a little bit of a nerf. It's not spammable so much, but it definitely is going to need a nerf, and I expect a nerf to happen. And you know what? That's fine. It's a little bit unbalanced right now. Same with the Wrecker Pistol, except the Wrecker Pistol, I'm not too it's not too big of a deal, right? But still, it's going to be quite a big deal if they do not nerf the Swarm Strike, which I think will happen. And it'll be all right. But yeah, the Slide Boost Medallion, basically what this does, like I said, is Slide Boost ahead. You get movement boost. It's really quick. It's really fast. It makes it hard to hit. It's a really nice medallion to have from the Hive. And you're always trying to angle to get the Hive is what my goal has been. To try to third party it. I'll see if not fighting there is better, but fighting out those POIs has been very awkward. And really fighting in that biome has been kind of awkward, but I think it's that it's new. It takes time to get used to it. That's new with every biome. Once we get familiar with fighting in the biome and fighting these POIs, it will feel like a natural thing and it won't really be a big deal anymore, which I think is really good. And then, like I said, there's a double jump medallion, which this is going to be really great in close range fights, I imagine. I didn't get to use it much, but I really liked it when I used it. And then, like I said, the Mythic OX areas in the game. And then, yeah, the shield medallion is not that good. I feel like that's the weakest link of them all. But overall, everything in here is good. I feel like there are some guns that you probably don't want to use much of. The DMR, Stinger SMG, and Veiled SMG. These are all kind of early game weapons where you're going to have to use them if you have them. And yeah. But other than that, Swarm Strike can be kind of sometimes. It's questionable to use that. But everything else is very viable. So anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments on the start of this season. I think it's really good. The only thing I want nerfed is I think that the Swarm Strike launcher can be nerfed. It's basically a counter to cars, but I think it does need a little bit of a nerf. Cars are a very important thing in zero build, and something that can one-shot cars, it just makes the game hard to play. I love how much mobility there is. It makes the game feel fast-paced and fun. And I love that both the ARs are very viable. I definitely want to learn both because I really like the Hammer and OXR. I'll talk about loadouts in a different video. All the ARs, I'm probably going to have to think about a lot longer than the shotguns. But like I said, every AR and shotgun is viable except for the couple I listed, which are really SMGs and DMRs. So yeah, it's always awesome every AR and shotgun are viable. And the exotics are powerful. And that's really, really, really cool. If you haven't checked out Chapter 6, Season 4, I highly recommend it. This season is really fun. And it's probably not going to feel the best it has on day one. It feels like season 3 for me. Except the launch has gone better for me. The season 3, I'm playing better than I did on the launch of season 3. But it's going to take a learning curve, and be patient with this season. If it feels a little weird and everything feels off, and your game feels off, I felt the same way. I was like, am I getting worse at the game? Are these areas going to make me worse at fighting? No, it's just I'm doing something new. It's growing pains. It's something to get used to. It's almost like a new season meta is like if you're a quarterback learning a whole new playbook. So learn the playbook, and when you get familiar with it, you're going to play better. If you're a solid, good player. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy this. And go check out season 4. I will see you guys in the next show. Peace. Making that stupid music. I have all 3, bro. I have all 3. Go. I have all 3. All 3. Swarm strike launcher. Remind me of my new favorite gun. Like, I can use this as a shotgun. It's just so freaking easy. This community is gonna love this season. I bet everybody loves this season. It's just taking a minute to learn. Noise. I know he's there, I'm just grasping. Why did my shotgun just not work? Huh? Oh, you're weak, that's why I'm chasing you. Slides in this are actually crazy. Oh my god, no! Let's go, we made it. We did it. We did it! Oh, we did it, my god. That was close.